Oh my goodness, did I just hear you say you are in Saudi Arabia? What are you doing there? What took you to Saudi Arabia? How come you left UK, you left Nigeria, and now in Saudi Arabia? Oh my goodness. These are just the questions I kept getting from friends, subscribers. Each time they ask me where I'm currently staying, I would say Saudi Arabia. They would go on to scream, why are you there? Hey God, where do you want me to be? Is Saudi Arabia not a country? Anyway, I've long procrastinated doing this video, get to know me tag, but I've just decided doing it, being that recently another fresh subscriber, she dropped a comment to say, please do get to know me tag. I am intrigued and would love to know why and how you are staying in Saudi Arabia or something. Her name is... Alright guys, and today is the D-Day, doing my first ever get to know me tag. Yes. Alright, so the first one is, what is my name? My name is Chinyere Francisca Ojike. I am from Imo State. I am married to Felix Okachukwu Anuforo. He's also from Imo State. He's from Owerri, while I am from Olo Ata Njaba precisely. Yes, we've got one kid. My boy is 5 years plus. Yes, Chifren is not totally a nickname. It has become part of me because Chifren is a combination of my two names, Chinyere and Francisca, and I got to merge two of my names together when I was in the university in Nigeria. Then I was staying in a 7-month room, so there are about 3 of us bearing Chinyere Francisca. So each time somebody comes and calls out Chinyere or Francisca, 3 of us would respond. So I decided to make a difference by merging my both names together, Chinyere and Francisca, to get Chifren. So that's how it came about the name Chifren, and that is what I'm currently using on my channel, Chifren's Journal. You go on Facebook, on my page is Chifren's Journal. Yes, Instagram at Chifren is there, Twitter at Chifren. So it's just not a nickname any longer. It's now official. Education, I studied mass communication, OND, HND from the Institute of Management and Technology, IMT Enugu. I did my youth service in Bauchi State, Sade in Darazo precisely. And I went on to study psychology and education in the University of Bolton, Lancashire, United Kingdom. And I graduated with an amazing grade. Yes, though it is lying fallow currently in the wardrobe. I'm not using the certificate at the moment, but I know someday I will use it. My birthday is December 3rd. Yes, I speak Hausa language. I learned that when I was very little. Part of my early primary education was in Abuja, Madala precisely. That's super primary school. So I speak Hausa too. My weight, I currently weigh 82 kg, which is very bad. I am currently obese. It's a big issue in the house, and I am actually doing something to cut down. My height, I was used to weighing 1.59, but as at this morning, I weighed myself again, only to discover that I weigh 1.062. Though my husband and myself, we've been engaging on stretching exercise. My husband is 6 feet and above. We've been engaging on this stretching exercise, and I guess it's working out. One day I'm going to show that on my channel in case you are interested in extending your height. That's really funny to talk about because I didn't believe it works at first, because I know growth stops from the age of 21. So it's really strange to see that I'm improving in height even when my weight is much. Where were you born? Okay, I was born in Rivers State, Ahoda precisely. I didn't spend up to 1 year there, and my parents left the States, relocated to Onitsha. So I mostly grew up in Onitsha, where I finished most of my primary education, and then I had my secondary education at Onitsha. Yes, my ideology about life is this, because I'm a pro-lifer. So life is precious, preserve it, work hard, persevere, be consistent in whichever thing you do in this life. Someday you must surely get to the top. Okay, well, I am just that easygoing person who doesn't just like to go to bed with anger. When you offend me, I go straight to tell you that I feel offended by what you did, and I don't like anybody keeping malice with me. I always want to keep it right, make sure that somebody is not feeling bad, feeling hurt. I can even go as far as apologizing even when I knew that you were wrong and I was right. I could just make things right so that would flow. That's just me. Well, my sense of fashion is, I should say, 50%. I am not being carried away by fashion, trendy stuff. I don't mind. Talk more of now that I am in a world apart, in a world where I don't even get to see the light of the day for the entire day. Sometimes for 2-3 days I haven't been out. Even though they want me to be fashionable, they want me to be, my man. But how am I supposed to be doing that? I don't go to anywhere. It's difficult, it's hard work, yes. But I think I'll be trying, because I know after this place, the next place that we will be living is in a bigger society. You have to do the things that your man loves to keep him, and not only that, so that he wouldn't have any excuse to say, you were not doing this, you were not doing that, therefore that is that. But he is not a kind of man. Yes, but I'll be trying my best to look good for him. Yeah. So that's just the thing about love and relationship. Yeah, cooking is one of my hobbies. I love to cook, and I cook a lot. I am from a family of 9. I have 8 other siblings, and I started cooking very early when I was in primary school. We even had about 5 or 6 apprentices in our house living with us then. I cook for everybody, so I love cooking, and I love when I cook, people eat it. That's why in this house I cook, even though I don't get to eat much. I don't eat much. My plate is the smallest in our house in those days. Ask any of my siblings, they will tell you. Alright, so the books that inspired me, I read these 3 books last year, even though I've read one of them before last year. One of them is The Richest Man in Babylon by George Carlson. Yes. Poor Daddy Rich Daddy by Robert Kiyosaki. I've read it, and I read that again last year. Yeah, the third one is this, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You would love them. After reading those 3 books again last year, when it was as if the whole world is falling on my head. In fact, I was fled into action to do what I'm currently doing now. Yes, because I was almost losing it that last year. But thank God for those books. You might love to read those books. They will inspire you. They will spur you to do more than you are currently doing. Believe. Well, what made me do YouTube? I didn't just plan doing YouTube. I didn't really know about YouTube. Yes, because when I came here, I didn't plan staying here for long. It just happened, And then I was looking for a getaway, as in a way to be keeping myself busy. I was thinking blogging was just the way. And then I started writing for one of these Nigerian guys in the UK, a friend of mine. I started blogging. From blogging, I went on Google to search for the Nigerian lifestyle bloggers, because that's what I was going to do, or what I love doing. So I found Sisi Yemi, I found Ijoma Kola, these 2 people. When I checked their websites, they linked their videos to their sites. I was like, which one is this YouTube again? Though before then, I already had this page on Facebook, Teens Online. I planned to be, mentoring teenagers online. So by creating videos, sharing the videos on that page, Then I already had one of the videos I did where I sang this happy birthday song with my son in Igbo version. My brother was like, I should put it on YouTube. I said, please don't disturb me. I don't know what is YouTube. I don't really know what they're doing on YouTube and all that. He pressured and pressured on. And this guy again in the UK, Chas, he persuaded me, and I have to give that a try. I put that video on YouTube. My YouTube channel was created by my brother in Germany, not even in Saudi Arabia. So that was my first video on YouTube. Then the second was the video I made for my page. Don't waste your time in the higher institution. That was the second video I made, and I shared on my page. My brother persuaded, I put it on YouTube. I wasn't just interested, I didn't know much. In fact, I was on YouTube for 10 months before I realized what YouTube was all about. You know, I was just trying to do something noble in quotes, not knowing that people on YouTube are classy and also noble, educated, until I came in contact with Snelo Okeke, Dinah Ekweme, and Dana. Dana is a doctor. So many of them, I read their profile. I got to know that people on YouTube are not just anyhow people. You know, they inspire others by the content they create. Now, if you check my YouTube video, you would see that 9 of my videos were not edited. I just did them straight and throw them on the YouTube. It wasn't addicted. I didn't know that you have to position your camera horizontal and not vertical. Those videos, my camera was vertically positioned. If you check my 9 first videos on YT, you know. Then at a point I got to know that the requirement for monetization, blah blah blah. I was like, well, let me just be making videos and be inspired. Because if you check my contents, I was basically talking about relationship, you know, topics that is searchable on Google when people are looking for problems. You know, they could find those on Google. Topics that I could also link to my blog, chifrenjournal.com, you know, until later on, when I was like, okay, I'm into lifestyle, but I cannot be vlogging about lifestyle in this part of the world, considering the restrictions and all that. But I was lucky to meet with people like Evangel. She's also a doctor and a YouTuber here in Saudi Arabia, you know. I also met with Penina the Grace. She's a maid here in Saudi Arabia. So when I go through their channel, I saw the titles of the videos they were making about Saudi Arabia. I was like, wow, so they're free to make videos like this in this country. That means I too can do mine. So that was how I started. In fact, I recently started doing lifestyle, but I'm being cautious. You know where we are. All right, here comes the big question. Why am I in Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is a country just like every other country where you are. People are wishing to travel to different places, and I did not wish to be here. Sorry to say that. I found myself here not by accident, though we didn't plan it. This is where my husband got a job in 2015. He's worked in this place for 3 long years before I joined him here, for a reason. Because at a point in 2018, he had a kind of health challenge. You know, he was hospitalized, and he didn't tell me until after he was discharged. You know, he had this emotional breakdown, and considering the kind of social life here, restriction and all that, once he comes back from work, he goes straight into that room. He told me that he doesn't use this living room. He just walk into the kitchen, take whatever he wants, goes to the room. His companion is just his gadgets, computer. Sometimes when he wants to have a break from reading, he go to YouTube to watch some videos just for a break. He doesn't talk to no one. And just like I'm staying here, I don't talk to no one. You can imagine him coming back, nobody. So after he shared all that with me, considering the emotional breakdown he was going through, psychological breakdown, we just decided to come to join him here. No more saying no. Of which both of us have long said no, that our son and myself won't be coming here. But then Africa could be a law, some emergencies could lead you to take some emergency actions, you know. So we had to take that decision. In fact, it happened within a short space of time, you know. Our coming was by sudden. Within 2 months, everything was just finalized, and we found ourselves in this place, in the self-isolated world. I hope I've cleared that fact. Never say never until you are married. When I read a lot of comments, people were saying to fear, God forbid, I can't find myself in such a country. I can't go to Saudi Arabia. My sister, hey, forget it too, until you are married. You know, even if you are married, your husband is living in the UK, you wouldn't know what will happen. You might find yourself in, let me not say it. So don't claim and be saying blah, 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 blah. Hang it, hold it until you are in. So this is how I found myself in this part of the world. Learning every day. I never knew that a place like this exists, where you could stay with 0 social interactions and all that. But it is well, travel, they said, or traveling, they said, is a part of education, isn't it? It is. Well, am I done having kids? I just have one, and it's because we've been staying apart, like you know. Yes, you know what that means. So I haven't finished, I haven't started yet. Please help me pray. I want a set of a triplet. Like I said, I cook a lot. I want my kids to surround my dining. When I make food, they eat, we talk, we interact. Yes, that's what I want. And I pray God will bless me more. And all the women out there seeking for the fruit of womb. So that's just it about me. I hope I've answered all the questions correctly. If I haven't, don't worry. Maybe one of these days we will do a question tag again. Or your assumptions about me. You could put down the questions that you would want me to answer. So thank you so much for your constant support, likes, the comments. When I read your comments, it keeps me going. Despite where I am, you know, your comments, it's always motivating me to go on. Yes, so I sincerely appreciate all that. Do not forget to like, comment, and turn on the notification bells so that you'll be notified each time I upload again. Thank you so much for your time.